Assalamu alaikum friends. How are you? How this jail bharo tehreek, fill the prisons movement is going on by Chairman PTI. Chairman PTI is wanted in several cases. His arrest is due, but he is using the human shields of his workers and other second, third tier leadership because he don't want to be arrested. Although there are several cases against him, he even does not appear in the court. And that is something very interesting. Maybe some of the politicians, maybe Mr. I.K. Niazi himself too, is of the view that he is above the law, whatever it is. But that is something really, he is a very brave politician. He is doing the politics in a different manner as compared to the previous politicians. But as for this filling the prisons with its workers is concerned, that is not something new. It has been earlier tried during the anti-Nawaz and anti-PML N rule of PPP. I think that is not something which should be felt pride of. And you know that PTI leadership, and they have just been arrested. They have offered their arrest and they were arrested. Immediately they have started applying for the bail, and they have been complaining that they are not being treated well in the prison. Maybe they think that they will be kept in the rest houses, but they should remember the way they have been treating the opposition politician. The ex-Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi was kept in the death cell of Adiala jail, and all the politicians belonging to the PML N were not only arrested, false cases were instituted against them, and they were kept in the prison for a longer period of time. Some of the politicians were kept in the prison for over a year, and that too in a miserable conditions. Even they were not given the fan during the month of the summer. That is how they were treated. But they forgot. Now Mr. Imran Khan Niazi, Chairman PTI, is saying that Maryam Nawaz Sharif is using the official rest houses. Maybe I don't approve that. I think it is not right and fair. But Chairman PTI should remember that he has been using the helicopter, the chopper of KPK government when he was not a prime minister. I think this dual standard must not be there. And there is a very interesting tweet by the daughter of Sheereen Mazari, and the daughter of Sheereen Mazari, whose name is Eemaan Mazari. She has been ridiculing the way Chairman PTI is doing the politics and using the human shield to protect himself and not to get arrested. And also I think that is something very interesting, which should be a source of amusement for all those who are interested in the field of the politics. And one of the provincial leader there in the KPK. He offered arrest, and then he held a photo session. After that, he was seen running away, and those PTI workers standing over there were following him. And you know what happened there in Lahore when the look when the second tier leadership of PTI was offering their arrest, and then there were fewer people. It was a lackluster show, and even the beginning of that is not a good one. Not to talk of how long will they be able to carry it on. But as for the workers of PTI are concerned, I think they are quite enthusiastic. But it is yet to be seen that to what extent they are participating in this prison filling movement. But one thing is there, as for those second and third tier leadership who have been forced by the chairman PTI to offer their arrest instead of IK Niazi himself. Now it is yet to be seen, but apparently the beginning is not a good one at all, and I think so. They should remember that as far the long march was concerned, that long march too was not a successful one, and that is why they didn't continue that. They didn't hold the dharna. That is all. Something really interesting about the politics of PTI. I think they all people and even all the workers, not only the PTI, rather all the workers and all the leadership second and third tier, they love the luxuries, and they cannot afford to be in the prison. But look upon how the PMLN, I don't think that they are the honest people. They are not at all. But the way they had to be kept in the prison, they were mistreated a lot, but they bared all that during the rule of PTI, led by its chairman Imran Khan as the PM of Pakistan. I think they are forgetting the way they were victimizing the opposition at that time, particularly the PMLN, because they are of the view that the PMLN is the only party which can pose a serious challenge to the PTI, and that is why they were victimized a lot. Look upon Rana Sanaullah. He was charged and arrested for keeping a huge amount of heroin. I think that is something very much unfair, and that is something which has nothing to do with the fair politics. And why all they are forgetting, why the PTI is forgetting the way they used to treat the opposition at that time. At the end of my talk today, I should like to emphasize one thing, that as for the PDM government is concerned, they must hold the elections on time, no matter what happens. But the elections must be held on time, and as all the delaying tactics, these are unfair, and it must not be done at all. Even if at all they do have to lose, they should face the defeat gallantly instead of doing this thing and that thing, because it is not fair at all.